This way forever. I'm Byron the Jackson.
What's going on, guys? Vesikk here, bringing you another video. This one's a special one. It's about Halo the Master Chief Collection. So on screen you're seeing some Halo 3, but this is actually in Halo the Master Chief Collection. So I hope you enjoy this video. And as you see by the title, this video is talking about, is Master Chief Collection still alive or is it dead? We're in 2017 and Master Chief Collection came out in 2015. So we're basically already, or did it come 2015 or 2014? One of those years, I can't quite remember. Basically, Master Chief Collection's been out for a few years now. In terms of it working, at launch it was the biggest disaster I've ever seen. I thought Battlefield 4's launch was bad. Master Chief Collection, I reckon, topped it. So if you haven't already known about Master Chief Collection launch, basically on the launch date you had to download the game, which meant you had to download all Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3 and Halo 4. And before you could touch multiplayer, you had to download multiplayer because they couldn't fit multiplayer on the disc. And Xbox One discs are Blu-ray, so they can fit about 40 gigabytes on the disc, and they couldn't fit multiplayer. So multiplayer was a 15 gigabyte download. Now, for Australians back then, NBN wasn't exactly already released to a lot of people, so NBN was still early in its development. Only a very few people had NBN. So for this to be released was as pretty much a downloadable content multiplayer game was pretty disastrous for Australians who had to download 15 gigs. For me, it took well over 24 hours to download before I got the NBN. But basically, the servers back then did not work whatsoever. You'd be searching matches for hours on end before you could find a match. Sometimes you'd find a match and then it'll kick you out. Other times you'd find matches and then all of a sudden everyone starts to leave, or you just don't find matches. Now, months went by. 343 tried to fix it. They did get a few things better, but there was a lot of bugs. Halo 5 launched, happened, and then it sort of just went silent for a little while until recently. A few months ago, MCC all of a sudden started working again. So me and my friends have just been playing MCC non-stop for the past week, and we are very happy with the servers. In terms, we're all Australian, so finding an Australian server. If you're Australian, I recommend playing MCC during the day. You won't find Australian host all the time, but you'll definitely not find American host all the time. By that I mean you'll find Pacific region, so areas around Australia. So you might get New Zealand, you might get Japan, all those servers which are fairly close in a geographic location. Basically meaning the connection is a lot better, it's a lot smoother, and there's no delay. So you can actually notice the delay for the older games is when you chuck a grenade, and the delay between chucking that grenade and appearing on the screen determines how bad the connection is. So American host, you're going to have like half a second delay to a second. It's quite bad. Areas just around Australia, it's a lot better, and Australian host is just amazing. In terms of servers, I cannot find a game on Halo 5. Me and my friends tried to play Halo 5 last night. We couldn't find a match on anything. Even the social game types were dead. We start searching on Halo MCC, Big Team Battle. Like, Big Team Battle is pretty much dead for Australians on Halo 5. You have to go and search for American hosts to get that Big Team Battle game type, or that playlist to search. On MCC, we're able to find pretty close to Australian hosts on MCC. So basically, is MCC dead? No, it's not. Is MCC still active? It's questionable. It is. You won't find game types on. You won't find games on all the playlists, but it is active. Bear in mind that sometimes during the night, for Australians at least, the searching starts to slow down. But as soon as you start getting games, it's a lot more regular for the games to appear. A game type that you'll find a lot of people in is Team Slayer. That is the default game type that it will come up on the screen. So if you search Team Slayer, you're bound to find a game on that, which is great. Anything else, you can still find games on ranked matches like Halo 4 or Halo 3 or all those ones. You'll still find it. If you're a Big Team Battle person like me, you'll still find games during the day especially. So it's amazing for how a game that was broken at launch is still very active compared to Halo 5. And I'm not trying to compare Halo 5 to the original Halos, because personally the original Halos are a lot better than Halo 5 in terms of gameplay and just the way that the game felt. Like, Halo 4 is a big difference to Halo 3, and I have to remember that Halo 4 has sprints sometimes. Like, I'm not used to sprinting when I play MCC. So Halo 4 and this, it's okay, but it just doesn't come close to Halo 3. I haven't played Halo 5 in a while now. I do try to play it. Warzone's a dead game type almost. You can only find Firefight on that. Big Team Battle's a dead game type. Team Arena, like a lot of these ranked game types for Australians are dead. We cannot find anything. So 343, please fix this. If anyone from 343 is watching this, please fix Halo 5 for Australians. There are more people who play Halo that are outside of the US. Please realise that. It's been great that you let us search for Australian only hosts, but in terms of the quality, we cannot find any games. We can only find games if we search overseas. And if 343 are watching this and some people are developing, like looking after MCC, thank you very much for still looking after MCC. 343 did say that they haven't forgotten about MCC. MCC is still being looked after, they just don't know what to do with it. So at least they still know MCC is active, and I'm pretty sure by the looks of it, with this video as I'm talking about it, that MCC will still be here for a few more years. So guys, if you've enjoyed this, please like and subscribe, and as always, if you haven't seen any of my other videos, check them out here, and I'll see you guys next time.